Imagine this. You wake up on a nice weekday morning, stretching and yawning as you lay in bed. You turn to look at your clock when in horror you see that you have to be in class in 5 minutes. What do? Do you sprint to class in your pajamas, roll over and go back to sleep, or show up late? Lateness happens to everyone. Unexpected things come up in life all of the time. But what many students don't realize is that perpetual lateness does add up and can have an impact on the rest of your life. Students across campus were asked up to how many minutes into a class would they still attend if they found themselves running late. While thankfully no one said they wouldn't show up at all, many students did provide different responses.
I would go 20 minutes late to class.
Even if I was 20 minutes late, I would still go, because even that remainder of time that you have, you could get enough information you could understand so you can pick right up next class.
The latest I'll show up for class is any more than that is pretty disrespectful, I think.
I would probably show up to class 35 to 45 minutes late if the class was longer than an hour.
I would go to class up to 15 minutes late.
Although some students were hesitant to provide a response, adamant about never being late, I think that lateness, especially in the real world, can sometimes be unavoidable. Many professors don't like when their students show up to classes late, but they tend to be tolerant of it, up to some degree. Josh Harris, Media Services Supervisor and professor here at High Point, shares his personal and academic lateness policies.
Adopted a sort of Lombardi time, which Lombardi said if you're less than 15 minutes early, you're late. So for me, I think 5 minutes. If you're 5 minutes late, you're not really late, because you haven't really missed anything. It's fine. So long as you're getting the information, then that's all I care about.
Career development professional Lindsay Scott provides some insight into how, even though lateness seems minor, its impact can be career-altering when it comes to applying for jobs.
So employers are really going to be looking at students' habits over the course of your 4 years here. So what may seem like you're late to a class, or you even just don't show up to a class for whatever reason, those are habits that are going to be very concerning for an employer, because they're going to see that as, well, this is how you might reflect in your work when you're a professional. And that's going to lead them to have hesitation in terms of hiring you for either an internship or a job. So the little habits of showing up to class 5 minutes early and to actually going to class on a regular basis and connecting with your professors, those are really great habits to form, so that the point in time when you get to an internship or a job, that's just second nature to you.
At the end of the day, the important thing is that students are still making the effort to go to class, even if they find themselves running a few minutes late. Take Ms. Scott's advice and start preparing to be early now, so that you'll never have to worry about it in the future.
Not being punctual and arriving for all of your committed engagements.